You were meant to find this at this exact moment. If you're here right now, it's not by accident. The universe is aligning you with something extraordinary. If you're seeing this video, it's time to start celebrating what you're about to receive. This episode will affirm what you've been sensing deep down. You've been chosen for something far greater than you can even imagine. This is your time. In this video, I'm going to share with you why you should start celebrating right now, the signs that are aligning in your favor, and how everything you've been working toward is finally coming to fruition. You've been patient. You've endured the trials, and now the moment of reward is near. But before we dive into that, I need you to do something like this video, subscribe to Grateful to God, and leave a comment with 77 to send a powerful signal to the universe. When you do this, you're reinforcing your intentions and amplifying the energy around you. Trust me, that energy is magnetic. Also, play this video on repeat to absorb every ounce of the energy it holds, because the more you tune in, the stronger your manifestation becomes. If you are truly a chosen one, you'll find yourself watching until the very end, because your spirit recognizes the truth in these words. If you're not, it's likely you'll drop off before the message reaches your soul. But I know if you're here, it's because you're ready. God's chosen ones, if you're seeing this, start celebrating now. Yours is not a false journey, as you are the chosen one. Your experiences with difficulties, failures, and barriers weren't accidental. Rather, they were planned events intended to reshape and mold you into the person you were meant to be. People close to you may have frequently misjudged your resilience, misconstrued your goal, or simply disregarded your strength. They failed to see that all you've gone through has been a vital component of your path, preparing you for a higher purpose and calling. Each hardship has served as a stepping stone to bring you one step closer to your divine purpose. Even if you were blind to the wider picture, the universe has been subtly working in your favor. In actuality, you were being directed most during the times when you felt lost, forgotten, or abandoned. The universe was removing everything that wasn't required and making room for you to completely embrace your power. You've gained perseverance, patience, and faith in something bigger than yourself along this journey. People's doubts and skepticism about you were never an accurate representation of your skills. Rather, they were reflections of their own shortcomings. Because they weren't meant to, they were unable to recognize your actual potential. Being chosen indicates that your path is distinct and directed by the divine. You've learned not to look to other people for approval. Therefore, it's not for them to understand or validate. Rather than going forward, you've turned inward, believing the universe would support you. You're about to see benefits from that trust beyond your wildest expectations. The fact that every obstacle you have encountered has had a purpose is among the most important parts of your trip. These difficulties were designed to strengthen rather than to break you. They've strengthened your spirit, honed your intuition, and polished your character. You have risen stronger and more determined than others who may have crumbled beneath the weight of misfortune. You now know that obstacles are not signs of failure, but rather of opportunities to grow and improve. You are picked in part because of your resilience. You have the fortitude to persevere, the discernment to guide, and the courage to take the lead. The cosmos is now working in your favor as you approach the beginning of your next chapter. The good things that are going to come your way will not only make you feel better about yourself, but also be evidence of your persistence. Your triumph will speak for itself, and those who questioned you will be silenced not because you want retribution or approval. What used to be a force against you will now work to your advantage, and the wealth that is approaching will be beyond your highest expectations. It's written in the stars that you will ascend. It is inevitable. All along, the cosmos has been preparing you for this very moment. The gifts you are going to experience are not coincidental, rather. They are a direct outcome of your work, your faith, and your steadfast conviction in your mission. Not only were you picked to live, but also to prosper, to set an example for others, and to encourage them. All of the things that formerly appeared to be barriers are now serving as the cornerstone of your success. Being chosen is a supernatural mission that sets you apart in ways that many may never completely comprehend. It is much more than just a title or a notion. When the cosmos chooses someone, it does so with meaning and purpose rather than by accident. You were picked for this because you possess a special and potent quality that cannot be duplicated or replaced. Your mission calls you to rise above, push past obstacles, and accomplish tasks that others may find impossible or unthinkable. It goes beyond the everyday rhythms of life. The chosen person's journey is not always simple, actually. It's frequently characterized by difficulties, hardships, and intensely lonely periods. There is more significance to your life than meets the eye, simply because you were selected. All of your experiences, both positive and negative, are a part of a bigger picture that is directing you towards something very remarkable. All of your doubtful, disoriented, and uncertain moments have been a part of a divine preparation. You have been shaped by every adversity and are ready for all the wonderful things that are ahead. In actuality, the obstacles that others perceive as failures serve as stepping stones toward your success. Your strength is not merely mental or physical, rather, it is spiritual in nature. It is the vitality of your soul, the light that shines within you and directs your every action. You turn into a ray of hope and brightness when everything around you seems hopeless or overpowering. People might gravitate toward you as a result of sensing your strength. They may not know why they are comforted by your presence or feel inspired by you, even if they don't fully comprehend it. However, it's because everything around you is affected by the holy energy that you embody. Being selected entails bearing this light's load, which isn't always simple to do. Being selected doesn't mean you have to be flawless or never experience adversity. Rather, it means you have to realize that you are a part of something bigger and more powerful than yourself. You are here to change things, to shine light where it is most needed. Even though your path may be difficult, there will be great rewards along the way. Your newfound strength will not only help you get back up, but also encourage others to follow in your footsteps. These difficulties are not intended to undermine you, even though you may feel misinterpreted or that you travel a route that others cannot see or understand. They are supposed to mold you into the tough, robust individual you were born to be. The strong, the courageous, and those who can maintain their composure in the face of overwhelming odds are the ones called upon by the universe, not those who are not up to the task. Your secret power is underestimating yourself. Although undervaluation is a major influence, it's not what most people would imagine. When people mistrust you, miscalculate your abilities, or fail to recognize your potential, they think they have a complete picture. They fail to see that underestimating yourself is frequently the universe's way of allowing you to develop naturally and freely. Their skepticism serves as blinders, keeping them from realizing the true work that is taking place inside of you. This error in judgment is a sign of your latent strength, not of your weakness. You were busy being the person you were destined to be while others were busy doubting you. Those who misjudged you probably believed you had reached your limit when you were going through your worst. It's possible that they thought you were too weak, unskilled, or damaged to overcome the difficulties you encountered. They were unaware, nevertheless, that each failure and barrier had a higher function. Every adversity turned into a lesson, every period of uncertainty, a springboard. As people concentrated on what they saw as your failure, you were silently developing resilience, wisdom, and inner power. For a reason, the universe let them underestimate you. It provided you the opportunity to work, develop, and change without having to worry about living up to their standards. The allure of modesty is its capacity to strengthen your silent resolve. Overlooked is a very potent quality that makes it possible to operate covertly and acquire strength and knowledge without anyone else noticing. The world picked you because it knows you are capable. Therefore, keep in mind that even though there will be moments when the journey seems overwhelming and the difficulties seem too much to bear, it recognizes your potential, which others might miss. It knows that you have a soul inside of you that can withstand the storms and emerge stronger on the other side. The knowledge, skills, and fortitude you need to conquer any challenge have been bestowed upon you. It's your time to show them, and more crucially, yourself, that you're much more than just what you seem. Yes, you have been taken advantage of, but it has never been who you are. It was always a mirror of their narrow perspective. The problem with underestimating is that it affects both parties equally. You were building while they were busy doubting. Every little triumph and stride you took toward your goal was getting you closer to the time when their doubts would vanish into silence. Here's a version with the paragraphs rearranged, preserving all the original words and ideas in a cohesive flow that maintains the message, structure, and emotional impact. Every obstacle is a means to an end. Even though it didn't seem like it at the time, every challenge you faced in life has had a purpose. The world purposefully placed each doubt, each disappointment, and each test in your path to prepare you for something far greater than you could have imagined. These difficulties weren't meant to destroy you or make you feel insignificant. They were intended to fortify you and mold you into a person fit to handle the incredible success that is yet to come. Every challenge you overcame served as a springboard for your success. When difficulties seem to be piling up, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, to question why you're enduring certain trials. In reality, every hardship you encounter is like an exam from the cosmos. These tests aren't punishments, they are designed to propel you forward. Even when you struggle to see your own potential, the universe recognizes it, always working in the background, aligning things to ensure your progress. Your strength is not merely mental or physical, rather, it is spiritual. It's the light within your soul, a radiance that guides your every action. In times of darkness, you become a beacon of hope and brightness. People may be drawn to your strength, comforted by your presence, inspired without fully understanding why. This holy energy that surrounds you affects everything, radiating influence in ways unseen. Yet, bearing this light is not always easy. It is a weight that only the chosen can carry. Because of this, the challenges you face in life are never coincidental. Instead, they are skillfully crafted opportunities for growth. Every moment of self-doubt, every time you wanted to surrender, was simply another layer of preparation for the success that awaits you. The universe understands that testing must precede the highest achievements. This is why the success you reach after overcoming these trials will hold an even deeper meaning, resonating with the struggles that came before. You have been through the fire and emerged from it stronger, more determined, and more prepared than before. Instead of being consumed by it, you have gained resilience that makes you unique. No challenge, no matter how overwhelming, can truly stop you. The universe has placed these tests in your path because it knows you can overcome them. It sees potential in you that others might overlook, understanding your resilience, strength, will, and wisdom. The world picked you because it knows you are capable. So remember that when the journey feels overwhelming and the difficulties seem too great to bear, this is because you hold a potential that others may miss. You have within you the knowledge, skills, and fortitude needed to conquer any challenge, the soul that can withstand storms and emerge stronger. In the heat of the moment, what seems like a setback is actually a prelude to your achievement. These trials refine your abilities, fortify your determination, and shape you. Like fire purifying gold, your challenges work to strengthen you, turning every obstacle into a refining force. Though the intensity may have caused you to doubt your strength, every test has made you more resilient, more prepared. It's not only about reaching your goals, it's also about understanding that you deserve every bit of your success. The trials you've endured have added meaning to each triumph. The journey from mere survival to true flourishing is transformative, one of life's greatest gifts. It is not just about existing, it is about fully realizing your potential and leading a life of joy, fulfillment, and purpose. Being selected doesn't mean you must be flawless or never experience adversity. Rather, it means you recognize that you are part of something far greater. You are here to bring about change, to shine light where it is needed most. Though your path may be challenging, the rewards along the way are immense. This strength helps you rise again, encouraging others to follow. These challenges are not meant to undermine you, even if they feel isolating or if your path seems misunderstood. They are designed to shape you into the strong, resilient individual you were always meant to be. The universe calls upon the strong and the courageous, not those unwilling to face the challenges ahead. Each struggle molds you into who you are destined to be. Your secret power lies in being underestimated. When people misjudge you, they fail to see the full scope of your potential. Underestimation is often the universe's way of allowing you to grow unrestrained. Their doubts become a veil, shielding you from external expectations as you evolve. This error in judgment is not a reflection of weakness but of latent strength. You were busy growing, developing into the person you were meant to be, while others underestimated you. They may have thought you reached your limit at your lowest points, failing to understand that each setback served a higher purpose. Every adversity became a lesson, each period of uncertainty, a springboard. As others focused on what they saw as your shortcomings, you were quietly building resilience, wisdom, and inner strength. The universe allowed you to be underestimated for a reason. It gave you the freedom to grow without constraint. The beauty of modesty is its quiet resolve, allowing you to operate unseen, gathering strength and insight without drawing attention. Now, it's your time to show them, and, more importantly, yourself, that you are much more than appearances suggest. Yes, you may have been overlooked, but that was never a reflection of who you are. It was simply a result of their limited perspective. The problem with underestimation is that it affects both sides equally. While others doubted, you were progressing. Every step brought you closer to the moment when their doubts will fade. The individuals who doubted you weren't meant to witness the growth you were achieving. Their skepticism served as a barrier, providing you the space needed to develop without distraction. This allowed you to grow into the person you are today, ready to achieve things that few can contest. Those who misjudged you will be amazed at your transformation. It's about fully embracing who you've always been, not about proving others wrong. Soon the world will recognize the greatness within you, just as the universe always has. This greatness has been quietly developing, and you're now ready to claim what's rightfully yours. Every trial, every moment of doubt was a part of the journey that has brought you here. Remember, you are far more than what others perceive. The universe has always known your value, and soon everyone else will too. The cosmos is now urging you to get up. You are about to enter a new era in which thriving will become the new normal. You are no longer content to just scrape by or accept less than you deserve. Rather, you are embarking on a life of fulfillment in which there is a chance for growth, success, and happiness every single day. This is the start of a new chapter full of limitless opportunities, not the end of your adventure. The amazing rewards that are soon to arrive have a solid foundation, thanks to the struggles you endured. Every hardship has equipped you for the next stage of your journey, in which your primary objective is no longer survival. You have always been the object of a far bigger cosmic design. To thrive, you must take charge of your life and give yourself permission to receive the benefits that have been waiting for you. It's about realizing that happiness, prosperity, and success are things you deserve. You are intended to do more than just get by in life's challenges. You are meant to overcome them and live a life that truly fulfills you. The difficulties you encountered were supposed to make you stronger, not to shatter you. You now have the resources, fortitude, and inner strength you require to succeed. You may now start to see the wider picture. Rather than just getting by day to day, you start to realize that everything that has happened to you has been a part of a divine plan to reach greater heights. You'll find that things start to come together in unexpected ways as you enter this new stage of thriving. Relationships will grow, opportunities will arise, and your feeling of purpose will become more apparent than before. Having a new perspective on life believing that everything is working in your favor, and that you have the fortitude and discernment to overcome any hurdle in your path is what it means to thrive. Rather than being free from difficulties, a transformation in viewpoint is frequently the first step on the journey from survival to thriving. It's simple to feel like life is happening to you when you're in survival mode, as if your circumstances are beyond your control. However, thriving requires acknowledging that life is happening to you. Not only will the blessings that are going to come your way bring you comfort, but they will also raise you up. You'll discover happiness in your daily existence, prosperity in your relationships, and success at work. Living in harmony with your actual self, where each choice you make and action you do is guided by your divine purpose, is what it means to thrive. The most difficult thing is already done: surviving. You've demonstrated to the universe your ability to endure and survive under the most trying conditions. It can seem like we are working so hard and nothing is changing at times, but it is just part of the universe's beauty. It frequently operates in quiet, rearranging the pieces like a massive cosmic jigsaw to make sure that the ideal individuals, chances, and situations align at precisely the ideal moment. You might not even be aware of the minute changes taking place in the background at this time, but when the doors of abundance do open, you'll be astounded at how quickly everything starts to line up. Numerous things can be considered abundant, including mental clarity, happy relationships, growth prospects, and a strong sense of purpose and joy. When we're trying to materialize our desires, it's common to become mired in the waiting phase and question why things haven't shown up just yet. However, there is actually a reason for this waiting period. The cosmos is preparing everything at this moment so that you can get what is actually meant for you. Unbelievably, the blessings you have been asking for almost upon you. However, what if each of those encounters served as a springboard rather than a barrier? All of your hardships, heartaches, and periods of uncertainty have been building towards this momentous change, when doors to abundance are going to open wide. The cosmos has been quietly arranging things in the background so that the flow of blessings will never cease when the time is perfect, and that moment is almost here. Although it may be a factor, we are not limited to discussing material prosperity when we discuss the doors of abundance. You are entering the realm of your divine purpose, where success is not only possible but also inevitable. It's time for you to realize your potential as the cosmos has always recognized it. It is now the right time for you to transform from someone who was chosen to simply survive to someone who was chosen to thrive. Abundance doors are opening. The idea of abundance can occasionally seem like a far-off dream, particularly if you've encountered difficulties, roadblocks, or disappointments along the way. It's critical to realize that abundance is something you should not seek out or coerce into your existence. Rather, it's something you connect with through elevating your frequency, remaining receptive to opportunities, and having faith in the procedure. All of the wealth and happiness the universe has in store for you are drawn to you like a magnet. All of the difficulties you have encountered have molded you, strengthened your fortitude, and equipped you to manage the amazing gifts that you will soon receive. You wouldn't be prepared for the greatness that is going to happen without those challenges. The flow of prosperity will be unstoppable once these doors open. The possibilities that seemed so far away, the financial freedom you've been longing for, and the serenity you've been seeking are all on their way, and it won't be a trickle when they get here. Rather, it will be a river of benefits that will change your life in ways you never would have thought possible. One of the most potent yet sometimes misinterpreted aspects of our life path is aligning with divine timing. We typically think of time in terms of days, weeks, months, or even years. However, the universe does not perceive time in the same way that we do. Rather, it functions on an elevated level, where all entities are interrelated and move with a cadence and wisdom that surpasses our comprehension. This is the epitome of divine timing, a well-planned sequence of occasions, individuals, and situations that materialize at precisely the appropriate time. Consider sowing a seed. You give it daily care, watering, and sunlight, but the seed, no matter how much care you give it, will only grow when the timing is right. In a similar vein, The world has been seeded with your ambitions and goals. Divine timing cannot be hurried, just like nature. Have faith that your intentions are developing and will blossom when the right circumstances arise. Giving yourself to this divine flow brings with it a tremendous sense of freedom and tranquility. It can be discouraging if things don't seem to be moving rapidly after you've been working, praying, and making intentions to actualize your goals. It's normal to have questions like, why isn't this happening for me? Or am I doing something wrong? These thoughts are rooted in the idea that life should follow our rules and happen when it suits us. We frequently forget that the world is working behind the scenes to arrange things while we're busy making plans. It's about setting up the ideal circumstances so that your manifestations materialize, but only at the appropriate moment. It all comes down to trusting divine timing. It's about trusting that everything is unfolding for your ultimate good, even when you can't see it at the time, and letting go of the urge to control what happens and when. Your life's setbacks, be they in relationships, professional prospects, or personal development, are not indicators of inadequacy or rejection. They are merely pauses that let the cosmos arrange things in harmony. Consider these delays as preparation time so that you are really prepared to receive your gifts when they finally arrive in your life. You give yourself permission to consider the idea that something even better than you could have ever dreamed is on the way when you let go of the urge for quick fixes. There are moments when the universe waits for you to mature into the kind of person who can accept the benefits you are requesting. Many times, experiences, lessons learned, and yes, even hardships, are what lead to this growth. The challenges you encounter on the journey are equipping you, fortifying your character, and fostering the growth of the attributes required to properly accept the prosperity that is meant for you. Not only will your accomplishments astound those who questioned you or undervalued your potential, but they will also be amazed by the person you've become in the process. Nobody can really comprehend the depths of what you've gone through on your particular journey, but the universe has witnessed it all and is now getting ready to reward you for your patience, faith, and perseverance. As these doors start to open, it's critical to stay responsive and open. Sometimes by clinging to fears, doubts, or constricting beliefs, we unintentionally obstruct our own blessings. However, realize that everything you have been requesting is yours, since the universe is error-free. If wealth is finding its way into your life, it is doing so because you are prepared to accept it. Remain appreciative and grounded when these portals of prosperity open. The great force of gratitude maintains the flow of benefits. You make even more room for wealth to enter when you recognize and value what you currently have. And when it does, don't hesitate to accept it completely. Though you may feel overwhelmed at times by the scope of what's going on, know that you are more than capable of managing all the positive things that are coming your way. It's also critical to keep in mind that divine timing does not imply passivity or a cessation of effort. It is your responsibility to keep being present, putting in the effort, and acting on inspiration all the while, having faith that the universe will provide just what you require at the appropriate moment. Co-creation is key, as is letting life unfold naturally rather than attempting to control events to fit your timetable. The lessons you've learned from the trials you've experienced in life are much more than just challenges. Trust the flow, chosen one. Trust that the universe knows what it is doing and that it is guiding you to your destiny. You are in a season of acceleration where things will start to happen quickly once you fully embrace the flow. What once felt like a struggle will now feel like ease. Doors that were once closed will open effortlessly, and you will find yourself in the right place at the right time. This is the power of divine flow, and it is yours to embrace. Remember, chosen one, you are not just flowing with the universe, you are co-creating with it. Every step you take in faith, every moment of celebration, every act of gratitude strengthens your connection to the divine. You are an active participant in this process, and the more you align with the flow, the more the universe will reveal to you. So keep moving, keep trusting, and keep flowing with the divine. You have already won, and now it is time to let the universe carry you to even greater heights. The celebration of complete alignment, chosen one. You have reached the pinnacle of your journey in this episode, the celebration of complete alignment. Everything you have experienced up to this point, all the lessons, the growth, the victories has been leading you to this moment of total harmony with the universe. You are now living in a state of complete alignment where your inner world and outer world are in perfect sync. This is the ultimate celebration, because it is not just about achieving one goal or overcoming one challenge. It is about living in a state of continuous flow and abundance. In this state of alignment, everything feels effortless. You no longer have to struggle or fight for what you desire, because you have realized that everything you need is already within you. You are operating from a place of deep trust, knowing that the universe is constantly working in your favor. This is the energy of true mastery, the understanding that you are a co-creator with the universe and that your thoughts, intentions, and actions shape your reality. The celebration in this chapter is not just about the blessings you have received, it is about the person you have become. You have stepped into your power as a chosen one, fully owning your divine authority and your ability to manifest your highest desires. You are no longer waiting for things to happen, you are actively creating them with every thought, every feeling, and every action. This is the true celebration, knowing that you have the power to create the life you have always dreamed of. As you continue to live in this state of alignment, you will notice that the world around you begins to reflect your inner state. Relationships become more harmonious, opportunities flow to you effortlessly, and challenges become stepping stones to even greater success. This is the magic of alignment. When your inner world is in balance, your outer world follows suit. But this celebration does not mean that your journey is over. In fact, it is just the beginning. Living in alignment is a continuous process, one that requires ongoing self-awareness, growth, and connection to the divine. The more you stay aligned, the more you will continue to evolve, and the more blessings you will receive. This is the beauty of the journey. You are always growing, always expanding, always becoming more of who you truly are. So, chosen one, it is time to celebrate not just the victories, but the journey itself. Celebrate the fact that you are in perfect alignment with your divine purpose. Celebrate the fact that you are a powerful co-creator capable of manifesting your highest desires. Celebrate the fact that you are living in a state of complete flow, where everything comes to you with ease and grace. This is your time, chosen one. You have done the work, you have embraced the flow, and now it is time to fully step into your role as a master of your reality. The universe is celebrating with you, showering you with blessings and opportunities beyond your wildest dreams. So keep celebrating, keep trusting, and keep aligning with the divine. Your journey has only just begun, and the best is yet to come. As we come to the end of this powerful episode, chosen one, take a moment to fully absorb everything that has been shared. You were not meant to stumble upon this video by accident. This is your divine confirmation. Everything you have been feeling, everything you have been sensing, it is all leading up to this moment. Your time has come to celebrate not just the blessings that are arriving, but the magnificent soul you have become in the process. You have been on this journey, often feeling alone, misunderstood, or even doubted by those around you. But now you know, deep in your spirit, that you have been chosen for something far greater. The signs are all there, the synchronicities, the divine timing, and now this video is your final push, your signal from the universe that it is time to rejoice. You are in alignment, and your life is about to unfold in ways you never thought possible. Before you leave, remember this: your celebration starts now. You do not need to wait for the manifestation to arrive. Celebrate your breakthrough before it even shows up in the physical realm, because in the spiritual realm, it is already done. The universe has declared it, and now you just need to align yourself with that truth. And as always, if you are a true chosen one, you know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to Grateful to God, and leave a comment with 77 to send the powerful signal to the universe. Replay this video to absorb all its energy and to make the signal even stronger. Those who are meant to hear this message will stay until the end, just like you have. The rest, well, they are not ready yet. Chosen one, it is time to step into your victory. It is time to start celebrating your destined path. Your crown is ready, your blessings are on the way, and the new chapter of your life has begun. Keep your energy high, keep your faith strong, and trust that everything is unfolding for your highest good. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, and never stop believing in your divine purpose. You are chosen, and nothing can stop what the universe has already declared. Your time is now. See you in the next episode, chosen ones.